Elon Musk's life story is a turbulent, high-stakes journey from a difficult childhood in South Africa to becoming one of the world's most revolutionary and controversial business leaders, driven by a self-described desire to solve problems representing existential risks to humanity. Born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, Musk was the son of May Musk, a Canadian model and dietitian, and Errol Musk, a wealthy South African engineer and property developer. His early years were marked by an intense internal world fueled by reading science fiction and computing. He was so often lost in thought that his parents and doctors tested his hearing. At age 12, he taught himself to code and sold his first creation, a video game called Blastar, for approximately $500. His formative years were scarred by intense bullying at school and a profoundly strained relationship with his father following his parents' divorce when he was 9. He has described his childhood living with his father as a mistake, and the bullying he faced was sometimes so severe, including being thrown down concrete steps and severely beaten, that he was hospitalized. He eventually learned to defend himself using karate and wrestling. Seeking better economic opportunities and wishing to avoid mandatory military service in the apartheid regime, Musk left South Africa in 1988 using his Canadian citizenship, initially enrolling at Queen's University in Ontario. In 1992, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned dual bachelor's degrees in economics and physics. He briefly enrolled in a PhD program at Stanford University in California, but dropped out after just 2 days, convinced the burgeoning Internet was where he could make the greatest impact. In 1995, with his brother Kimball, he co-founded his first major venture, Zip2, an online city guide that provided content for newspapers. They endured grueling work hours, often sleeping in their small Palo Alto office. When Compaq acquired the company in 1999 for over $300 million, Musk received about $22 million. He immediately invested $12 million to launch his next venture, X.com, an online financial services company. This company merged with a competitor to form PayPal, an experience defined by internal conflict over the company's name and direction. In 2000, while Musk was on his honeymoon, the board controversially fired him as CEO. However, when eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion in 2002, Musk, as the largest shareholder, received $176 million. It was this fortune that he famously committed to his grandest projects, investing nearly all of it into 2 high-risk ventures simultaneously. SpaceX, 2002, founded to revolutionize space technology and eventually enable human colonization of Mars. The company nearly failed in its early years, with the first 3 launches of the Falcon 1 rocket all ending in failure. Musk personally risked his entire remaining fortune, famously stating he would spend my last dollar on these companies, even if he had to move into his ex-wife's parents' basement. The company's survival hinged on the success of the 4th launch in late 2008 and a crucial NASA contract. Tesla joined 2004, CEO since 2008. Musk became a major investor and the driving force behind the electric vehicle company, pushing for high-performance electric cars and the world's transition to sustainable energy. Like SpaceX, Tesla faced near bankruptcy in the 2008 recession, a period compounded by a grueling divorce. Musk's extreme work ethic and resilience during this manufacturing hell, where he often slept on the factory floor, helped pull both companies back from the brink. Musk has since expanded his empire with other revolutionary companies, including Solar City, solar energy, acquired by Tesla, Neuralink, brain-computer interfaces, the Boring Company, tunneling and infrastructure, and xAI, artificial intelligence. In 2022, he took over the social media platform Twitter in a tumultuous $44 billion deal, renaming it X with the ambition of transforming it into an everything app. Throughout his career, his management style has been described as demanding and volatile, with an insistence on an extremely hardcore work ethic that has led to high turnover among executives. Musk, who became a U.S. citizen in 2002, is the father of at least 14 children with multiple partners. His personal life, including the tragic death of his first son, Nevada, and his complex relationships, often remains under intense public scrutiny, cementing his status not just as a business titan, but as one of the most unpredictable and influential figures of the 21st century.